Hello, folks. I'm the Red Red. This is our adventure guild. And last we left off, a fair few things happened. That's kind of typical for this game, that we have these long stretches of not a lot significant developing, mostly just being, you know, one adventure after the other, with no real plot points happening, plot significance happening, followed by these periods of significant plot all at once, largely based on whenever you're leveling up the guild. So let's see what happened. First, we killed a dragon. That dragon gave us the power to turn someone into a dragon warrior. And we haven't gotten that yet, so I still have to decide who gets that. It's we have no one that's actually really dedicated. Trying to grab you, Donovan. We have no one that's really dedicated to the role. Like, I think maybe Phylene would be a choice to do so. But it's a specifically non-arcane, non-divine, like, melee class. It is its own special melee class based off of the knight, which is not even what Phylene is, so, like, she'd still be respecking fairly heavily, but she's at least a pure melee fighter, so she's not losing access to, like, half of her build. We found out that Rogue plans to lead us according to her friend here, Liana? Can't remember her name. Let's see, what else happened significantly? Oh yes, Mikan revealed that he's talking with the Lafaz, the little bunny people, and that they have access to the Flower of Eternity for our alchemist here, Emily. And that we're going to take her and go check out with the Lafaz, and it's a tribe that's, you know, better with people. They're not particularly aggressive against us. They don't consider us to be, they are not hostile to us. That's the word I'm looking for. And then fourth, Magica determined that the emperor that the gods asked for when they possessed the divine messenger to interrogate the witch, the emperor may be immortal, and the gods are looking for his body. Also, the witch may be immortal too. That we're a little less clear on, although there's strong indicators based on what was said. And I'm going to guess that she was essentially the Empress and they were lovers. But, you know, that's just me speculating. The game hasn't really mentioned that, but it seems to fit the mold. Anyways, Emily, let's have a little conversation here. What do you think of the witch? I imagined the witch to look much scarier. Somebody with sharp teeth and claws and much older. But she looks kind of like a normal girl. Believe me, after seeing her fight, I can say that she is far from normal. Anything else, Guildmaster? Yeah, she didn't manage to kill one of our people, but if we had been a little more careless, she definitely would have. I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh, I guess we can only craft one of these. Mikan. Grab all that, grab that. Let me scoot down here. We could definitely use this ore too. Not you. Let's get you. And just double check that there's nothing sticking out. You know what? I'm gonna grab some of these just in case I want them. Along with these, just in case I want them. I can also grab some bird bowl hearts. And you're not selling anything like vampire dust. Although, these resilience hides, we're pretty low on them. In any case. Oh, I also I leveled everyone up off screen, and then I sent people out on assignments. Saw Nova and Wesley going to mine gems, Elon and Eric going on a hunt, Paula and Colton going to gather some resources, Alyssa and Donovan doing the same, although they're gathering different resources. Yeah, rare resource versus more common resources. Some hunting expeditions, helping some farmers, just various things here and there, you know? None of it's significant. But it does mean that no one's actually ready to go out, which is fine. We want to take a moment here to level people up. I'm gonna go through everyone that can level. This is gonna take a little bit here. We're getting our whole system up and running a little more. Everyone, like Arya here, she's gonna level up 2 more times, so it's gonna be a little while before everyone's, you know, good. We're unlikely to do better than that. I'll take it. I would rather not risk something worse. Shane... Yeah, let's take that, sure. Emma here, one of our newer recruits. Slowly building up towards that 7th party. Yeah, I'll take it. Your wisdom's just... What's knocking your wisdom down? There's one of your traits here. You're hot-blooded, so you're never going to be particularly wise. Well, what can you do about it? Yeah, that's a good roll. Then, because there were trainees, everyone who finished their training, go back in. It's gonna be another day doing the training. You guys are getting close to finished. Actually, no. Just take another day. We've got plenty of gold. We could pass a few weeks. Oh. It's time again, Red. Alright. Let's go. Well, everyone levels up. Alright, another day of interrogation. So, are you feeling like talking today? Of course you don't. Last time you seemed quite defensive about the Emperor, although I have no idea why. An immortal Emperor who ruled over his lands for over 1,000 years, sacrificing his subjects to extend his own life? That sounds like a tyrant to me. That's because you know nothing of him. Then enlighten me. What kind of person was he? He was the greatest man I've ever known. In all my years, I've never encountered another person like him. There was a time when the lands were split into hundreds of small kingdoms and tribes constantly warring with each other. The people suffered greatly in those times. The Emperor was the one who put a stop to it. A young conqueror, not driven by greed, but a vision to end his people's suffering. He was a kind-hearted man, often putting his life on the line for the people under him. And in response, the people followed him with unwavering loyalty. How did you meet him? He conquered my tribe, or to be more precise, he destroyed it. Strange way to start a relationship, but go on. My tribe was evil. They worshipped the demon lords and did horrible things to smaller tribes. They just reaped what they sowed. What about you? How come you were spared? The Emperor said that he could see I wasn't like them, that I never wanted to be part of any of that. Say that to your recent victims. If I had any other choice then... I followed him from that day on. When I realized how great of a man he was, I swore my loyalty to him. I was by his side when he was still just an upstart conqueror. I was there when he defeated his last enemies and united the lands, and I continued to be by his side in those centuries he ruled over the Empire. Were you two a couple? Don't be foolish. We were both from completely different standings. He was the Emperor, and I belonged to a tribe that worshipped demons. He married once in his lifetime. Only once, however. Sounds like a great guy. Certainly not like a guy who would make deals with demon lords. But he did, didn't he? There was no other choice. None of his children had the same leadership skills as he, and they were close to tearing the Empire apart in a civil war. That's why I told him about the way to extend his life. I told him about the demon lords. He was reluctant to do it, but he did it for his people. Many loyal servants sacrificed their lives so he could rule the Empire longer, and he responded to it. His whole life was dedicated to his people, doing everything in his power to lead the Empire to everlasting prosperity. But in the end, the Empire still perished, didn't it? How did that happen? And all of that still doesn't explain why the gods are so interested in his remains. Don't want to answer anymore, huh? Well, fine. Let's just treat this like an interesting history lesson and continue some other time. I'm starting to think this is getting us nowhere. Oh, I'm starting to think this is getting us nowhere. You need to talk with the Divine Messenger. I think only the gods have the answers we seek. The Divine Messenger still refuses to come out. She still needs time. How much longer can we wait? I don't know why, but I have the terrifying feeling that something terrible will happen, and we're completely blind. You're not the only one. I will go, and there's nothing you can say to stop me. Be reasonable, Zoldak. You're just walking towards your death. I told you, boy, that I don't care. The people around you care. What's going on here? Oh, Guildmaster, a good thing you've come. Please, help me stop this maniac from killing himself. An opening! Stop him, Guildmaster. You can't let him get away. What? What's happening? Grab him? Try to grab Zoldak, but accidentally pushed him instead. Zoldak, is everything alright? You're not dead, are you? What have I done? I pushed an elderly person to his death. Wait, Guildmaster, look. He's trying to crawl away. Get him. I will not be stopped by mere broken bones. We're gonna pounce on an elderly person after shoving him to the ground. I helped Eden carry Zoldak to a bed. Thank you, Guildmaster. Luckily, he hasn't hurt himself too much. At least nothing I can't take care of. Gods, that man was even more agitated than usual. He nearly bit me. What happened for him to act even crazier than usual? It has something to do with the message I received from the church just recently. What kind of message? They asked me to relay the message that if they want to initiate a quest... They asked me to relay the message that they want to initiate a quest with the Adventurer Guild. Are you familiar with a necromancer named Edmund Galfagin? I hope I recall wrong, but isn't he the necromancer who has actually achieved lichdom? The very one. For decades, the church has been trying to hunt him down and exterminate him, but unfortunately, every attempt was in vain. We could only watch helplessly as he continued causing death and destruction, devouring souls to sustain his form. Just recently, the church has discovered his latest hideout in an old fortress. This time they want to enlist the Adventurer Guild, hoping for a better chance of success. Zoldak, the fool, immediately decided that he had to confront the Lich all on his own. I see. I guess that does sound like something that would upset Zoldak, but usually he would leave it to us. I think this might be more personal. I already told you that the church tried to exterminate the Lich several times, didn't I? Zoldak was sent one of those times. He and several other paladins were sent to go after Edmund, but in the end, only Zoldak returned. Survivor's guilt? I fear so. I do not wish to pressure you or the Adventurers Guildmaster. The Lich is a fearsome monster which not even the church was able to defeat. However, I fear that as long as the Lich is out there, Zoldak will continue to try to confront the Lich himself. We'll take care of it, I promise. Thank you, Guildmaster. Meanwhile, I'll be taking care of Zoldak. Mr. Edmund, Eden. Edmund, that was the necromancer's name, wasn't it? Mr. Eden, Zoldak has freed himself of the restraints. No mere restraints will be able to contain my righteous fury. Okay. So I know I did level ups off screen, but we got a lot to get through here until we can, this is, I'll take it. We got a lot to get through here in terms of getting the parties up and running again at, our new maximum capacity. We're also going to have to train up each party as they head out with their skills. That's definitely a best of role. But some of these parties here are definitely hitting their level caps. That's best of role. So we'll be able to send out them soon enough. That's as good as can be expected. And since the parties are heading up to level 15, a lot of them are not actually going to be gaining many, if any, actual skill points. So, well, I mean, these lower level parties are definitely going to be doing it, but... So, yeah, that's probably as good as can be expected. And I like the endurance. Your 8 points are low. Mizasa, what about you? It's, you know what? That is literally a minimum roll. That's not actually a minimum roll. That's about as good as could be expected from it. Still more people to be done. This takes a little while. Maybe I should have played this with just literally accepting very few party members. Just having some very specific parties. This is a game that I think I'm going to come back to at some point down the line. If not on the channel, then just personally. It's a fun game. Sure, that's about as good as can be expected. You too. And, if and when I do come back to it, I think I'm going to make the deliberate choice to recruit very few people. Basically just the ones that are, you know, necessary to doing what we want to do. Sadist versus Kind, Zachary and Kristen don't get along. We're having parties return. So... I want to definitely do at least one adventure. I mean, we're going to get around to one adventure this episode, very minimum. First, more training. Everyone train. Train, train, train. I wonder if this game would not run a little smoother without these weird training montages. Or maybe it is just because I recruited the max number of parties basically every time. So, minor quests will be for gold. They're gonna send us out for 4 days. I'm gonna look for... I mean... Your party's going to be up soon. Your party's training, your party... It's like... You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna say minor quests. The Rising Smoke can handle this. We can get young dragons. I can look for... The Guardians, you've gone out so often recently. I'm going to intentionally limit your ability to go out. You're still gonna level up and things. You're gonna come back around. And I'm not going to over-push any of these parties. Just because, I mean, we've kind of got to get some party here ready at some point. So, do I want to spend... I think I want to spend cash on... No. I said I want to hold the cash so that when we train people up, we're not cash poor. Just take another day. More level ups. You know what's funny? I normally do this at the end of episodes, but, you know, I do a lot of this on screen too. That's definitely as good as roll can be expected. Arya here. Yeah, I can't expect better than that. Jane. Yeah, I think that's about as good as can be expected from you. Emma here. Go ahead and take that. Jane. I just realized I think we have 2 Janes. But that's fine. I'm not going to worry about it. Gems. Oh, that's a lot of gems. I was expecting like 5 gems. That's a lot of gems. I like that. Some supplies all coming in. Some of the people coming back with things. Your party. Okay, first. Train. Just all the training. And then here, we've got the Keepers of Peace. They're ready to go out. So, yeah, let me go here. We want to scroll down. Your party composition. 4 of you are going to get skills. Your party composition includes the standard knight, arcane knight, and mage. You've got a paladin and a healer, and then Brooke here as your melee, and Ornella is a hunter, or ranger. I think that's what the class is called. You've only got a couple of things to spend. We're definitely going to get you out today. So Preston, at level 15, you have zone control combat. You've got spells. You've got your arcane combat. Teleport. I mean, it's going to be teleport, right? That's what I'm going to give you? What else? You've got your reach. You've got an obliterating strike. You're a well-rounded arcane knight. And I just like being able, I like being able to teleport with you guys. Well, maybe I should go a different direction with you. Let me check your stats, actually. No, you're both strength and intelligence. You've got the endurance. You've also got veteran knowledge, interestingly enough. You're rational, but you're a drunkard. Interesting little person. You're very standard. And, yeah, let's go with teleport. Yeah, stop hesitating. Brooke, let's see. You are the stalwart defender with the improved attacks of opportunity. Very nice. You've got your taunting. You've got... We could give you the extra attacks, the extra close combat attacks, but don't you... Okay, no, your stubbornness is not going to get you extra attacks. I thought it was. But, if we check your stats here, or is it your resistances? Empowerments? Concentration? Where is it? Dodge and block. Your block's actually not that high. Like, if I just... Actually, I guess it is pretty high for your, class. Although, this is also pretty good. Yeah, your block's pretty high for your class, so go ahead and get Spell Shield. Or, I mean, your block's pretty high compared to everyone. Largely because of your class. Jasper, you are dedicated healer. You've got your protection. You've got the Radiant Reach. You've got some attack. Do we want to give you anything out of the standard list? How's your spell points look? It's heavy. Do I want to... I think I want to do Restore. Yeah, you don't yet have the ability to do Protective Light, so I'm going to go with Restore. That way you can reach across the battlefield and protect and heal anyone, not protect them. Because, you know, that way if you're not in position, you're not just like, oh, we're screwed and someone's going to die because you can't heal them. Kristen, you are dedicated mage. You've got your overflowing magic. Let's spell penetration. Like, let's go ahead. Well, hold on. How are these actually calculated? 20% magic attack bonus. Oh, these are expensive. Honestly, go with spell penetration. Just in case we hit across any enemies that are, like, resistant to everything, you can still do damage. And that'll be your whole party done, right? You're all ready to go out? Let's go find you a quest. You are level 15s, which means that these 7-star quests you are just barely leveled for. Wow, we're just going to get I thought that was Moonstone. I was gonna say, we immediately going to just get the Moonstone. Actually, real quick here, only things that we can craft. Ooh. I really like this. This all looks very interesting. Let me check, and this is the easiest way for me to check. Collect items. I don't want to send you against elite enemies. We've got weak enemies, but they're swarming. Although this is only a medium mission. This one here is long. Oh, this is long because we explore the area. This is medium because we're collecting things, right? And let's 19,000 experience versus 24. Yeah, let's send you guys on this one. Right, it was the Keepers of the Peace. You have Ferdinand. We should be able to upgrade Ferdinand at this point. Actually, I was to go say... Is there any... No, we still can't upgrade Ferdinand. Yeah, and this Moonstone... This Moonsword, we don't have the Obsidian ore for either. So if I was to want to take Ferdinand off your hands, it would be for... like a regular Mithril Greatsword. That's like your only option. So, no, you're gonna hold on to Ferdinand for at least a little longer, Preston. Let me go... I want to collect this. I have the witch's staff here. Okay. Back to the blacksmith. Anything here that we can upgrade with the dragon scale. I'm gonna... No, let's not craft that just yet. I'm going to first continue to skim this list and see if there is anything that I can craft. The dragon scales could also be made into a robe. There's nothing I can upgrade right now. So, with that in mind, I'm gonna send you here. Your only job is to collect things. Tristan, let's switch back to our attributes. Oh, I do definitely want some better bishop robes, though. Only things we can craft. Archbishop robes here. And I believe I have... Yeah, I already have a master staff ready to go. Get these archbishop robes on. Grab keys and shovels. Strength-wise, I see no one with exceptional strength, so I'm gonna give you 4 shovels. Let's see. Take maximum amount of supplies. Let's make our donation. Guidance of the Divine, sure. Let's also take plenty of potions. We are headed out to the old fortress, so I'm gonna worry about bleeding, but not poison. If we check our things here, Cloak of the Archmage. Powerful cloak that provides the wearer with resistance to elemental attacks and allows them to summon a magical barrier to protect for protection at will, making them nearly invincible against all manner of magical and physical attacks. Yeah, this target self only gives a 40 barrier. Didn't I have someone... Your regeneration ring... I don't think it's from this party. That we had someone that was very specifically reflection based who's going to get that helmet. This is 15 accuracy, 15 crit. 15 accuracy, 5 crit, and true seeing. I'm going to give that to you over that ring. Just so that, you know, I felt like I have done something for you. And let me go to the blacksmith. Scroll down here. Uh, Ferdinand, you've got some magical attack. I want to give you a magical penetration. No, I'm gonna physical attack. There. Preston, I guess you're particularly getting some things here. Yeah, some hit points. And some spell points. This is fairly standard, but there's nothing to be had there. We've got some accuracy here. Let's take... I guess dark resistance? Yeah. That'll be good for you. For the mage, you can get magical penetration. For the healer, we're gonna give you heal potency. And let's say, yeah, you're gonna be using holy magic, right? Some of your attacks are holy. Actually, do I have a paladin in this party? Yeah, you're a paladin. Your armor is full already, actually. Take this healing potency. That'll be something for you. And you have nothing we're gonna give you here. So Archmage robes, yeah, take physical resistance, that'll be good. And yeah, hit points. Let's just make you a little more survivable. There you go. Now I don't feel like I'm throwing this party to the wolves. Let's see how you do against this enemies here. I've given you supplies already. Take a load of bombs. You've got the guidance of the divine. The guidance. Yeah, let's have you head out. I'm just running my words together today. And we're significantly farther into the episode than we normally do when we send out a party. We're significantly farther into an episode than we usually are when we send out a party. I don't know what's wrong with me today. We are collecting items. I mean, we're collecting items, yes. But, lockpick. Kristen, why don't we have you try this? Go ahead and take all those things. We'll probably end up throwing some of them away. Yeah, let's use a key on this. Book of Oaths. Donovan, this is going to you most likely, right? That gives you heal potency. Okay. First, the bound skill is a passive. Bravery state can never get lower than normal. And character can never gain the shaken status. Ooh. Heal potency, physical attack, magical attack. Oh, it has to go to a paladin. Sacred book crafted for those pure of heart, unwavering faith. I mean, Whitlock, you guys found this, right? This holy book. I mean, it lowers your heal potency a little bit, but gives you both magical and physical attack. And the bravery here is it's replaced with a good benefit that gives as much of a benefit as the holy book. No vampire. I'm not gonna go in there. Are you sword master disciples? They don't have art. Ornella, can you disable this trap for us? This is why I saved you. There we are. I checked my inventory for keys. Yeah, we've got... Although, this is an easy lockpick for you, Ornella, as long as you don't roll a 1. We've got another one of these claws for monks. We don't have any monks in the party. Well, I'll go ahead and lockpick this one too. Got a chalice there. Actually, Jasper, if I check what you're carrying, your accessories, this chalice is just, yeah, let's use this rather than that cloak. And I want to check the map real quick. Yeah, we're gonna fight these. Well, yeah, we're gonna fight these undead here. Trust me, you try to stay safe. Cannot bear to lose you. Okay, Ornella. I mean, I don't see any reason not to say pop forward here and just get me a reactive shot. Poison's useless, but sure, take aim while you're at it. You are not the party. Who's the party leader here? Is it Brooke? But in any case, you're going to Aegis, and that'll be your turn. Kristen, go ahead and use some meta magic. I think extend is the correct one, right? Yeah. Go ahead and haste us all. How often does the meta magic refresh? I mean, it's on a 5-turn cooldown. I don't know why I'm asking. I know the answer. Go ahead, Preston. All of your melees can wait for them to close in a little. Yeah, you just barely can't reach Whitlock, so as I said, let them close in. Let them get themselves into range. Although you actually can charge, but it's likely to influence them so they don't come up here, so the others won't be able to attack, so I'm gonna hold off on that charge. Okay, Preston, we're gonna step down here and an obliterating strike, but you are weak to not you, Preston. You guys are weak to fire, so go ahead and fire up your weapon and get me the heavy form of the sword. The heavy form of the sword costs 1 to activate. No, it doesn't cost 1 to activate. What? Did I not have 4? Okay. Spend AP. Then Obliterating Strike. Let's try to kill one. We didn't kill one. Whitlock, you can charge this one. I should have turned on your holy first, your holy weapon. And then... this requires 3, but if I just... 1, 2, 3... Brooke, you can charge this one, and you can give us a rally. Oh, can rely on you, my love. Ornella, go ahead. I guess put an arrow into that one. And then spend just a little bit of bravery. And we can kill that one. That'll be your turn. Kristen, let's step down here. You are a fire mage. That will light them on fire. What is this? Once per encounter, so no reason to hold that back on this. Just burn those 2 away. That'll be your whole turn. Jasper, go ahead and heal that one out of existence. Okay. I was a little scared about this party. Well, I guess they are still taking significant damage. But I was worried about this party's survivability. But I guess I shouldn't be. They're doing all right. Preston, just kill that one. And then Brooke, finish off that one. Take all the little bit of artifacts we find. And then let's go down this way. Disarm this trap. Ornella, that's for you to do. And party came across a ghost which was strangely not immediately hostile. They've heard of this before. Sometimes the dead can become lucid for a very brief moment, where they lose their hatred for the living and remember their past life. This one made a few gestures at the party, clearly trying to communicate something, but unable to do so in an easy manner. Try to understand it. Kristen, you're the one most likely to, by a significant margin. You've got plenty of opportunity to reroll. Wow, we're just... Guess that ghost scared you. Kristen observed the ghost closely and understood that the ghost was trying to give them directions. She remembered an oddly shaped statue they passed on their way here, and it kind of looked like the weird deformation the ghost was trying to do. After saying out loud what she was thinking, the ghost nodded heavily. It seemed the ghost wanted them to go to that place. The party went back to the place Kristen described, and they started to look around. There they found a corpse that strongly resembled the ghost they met. From the state of the corpse, it was clear that the man didn't have an easy death. The party took the remains of the man and burned it. After a short prayer for the deceased, they returned to where they left the ghost. When they arrived, the ghost was already gone. The only thing that was left was a single ring which the adventurers took with them. Kristen gained some wisdom and a fairly standard ring. Okay, looks like we'll want to go... Ooh, nice for the vampire to dodge us. We want to check north of us. We brought plenty of supplies, so let's camp and get, a hearty meal. Who? I can't check anymore. I'm gonna guess, Jasper, that you get along with Ornella. Maybe Whitlock too? No, Whitlock you don't. We've got 5 things, which Brooke, form us a battle plan. So, you have any plans after we finish? Preston's a drunk, and Kristen, who I thought was his lover, is, okay, very top right corner is still obscured to us, but it looks like it's difficult to get to. I'm gonna head south. Once we hit the wall, we want to hug around to the east to try to get further south. I see those things. Oh. I don't want to fight vampires if I don't have to. Although, honestly, there's 3 male vampires there. No, that's not what I'm trying to click on. I want to go east. I can come up and around this direction, and we can try to dodge them like this. If the vampires then poke their head here... Although, actually, there's no path here. So I need to go up and around to the east again. Anyways. I check our map. We could get through. You're elites. I don't want to fight elites. Yeah, we've got this tablet here, and we've got another one to our east here. I'm not worried about you so much. And that's the last tablet we need, so let's head straight for it. They've got the upper ground on us, but... I mean, we can just let them come down to us. Go ahead. Go ahead and wait. Kristen, Sten, and haste. And get me this little protection here. And that'll be the whole turn. Jasper. Let's wait. They're not going to attack us, be able to reach us to attack us right away. And any's that can... Yeah, they've only got a couple of those archers. So I'm not worried about them getting damage on us right now. Yeah, there we go. Ornella, go ahead and take the stealth jump up to here. Get me you. What do you have? You have regenerating 32. You guys regenerate 21. Although it's just based on 20%. You have a javelin shot. You have a javelineer. You have some armor penetration, iron skin. You're a juggernaut. You're also vampiric. So I am gonna hyper focus on you. We'll throw that. Be prepared for next turn. Someone's gonna move before you, right? Especially because you delayed yourself. Jasper. I told you to come here and get this healing in a circle here. We're then going to spend some bravery so we can get this buff off. Whitlock, you can make a first pull your weapon, then make your charge. Ah, still not enough to kill. Lay on hands. Step up. Spend the bravery. Get me a smite versus regular heal. Smite will maybe get us a kill sooner. Brooke. Yeah, we're coming to come here. We can stun you. I heroic hit. I stun you. And then I just take a regular swipe. Preston. I'm gonna come here. And I'm gonna throw down a fireball here. I'm gonna spend a little bit of bravery. And then I'm gonna throw a fire bolt on... I guess it really doesn't matter. You. The other one's likely to walk into the spikes, which maybe will kill. Kristen. I said firebolt this one. What? Spend some here. That burning's not gonna be enough. We're gonna spend a little bit of our bravery and get another bolt there. And destroy the elite enemy, which means that the rest of this should be fine enough. No one did move before you, Ornella. Ancient Skirmisher is gonna throw some arrows out, but just gonna hit the shield. Jasper here, let's step in and I was to say kill you both. And then we can spend just a little bit of bravery. And can't heal you like this, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take a moment here, and I'm gonna test restore. Oh. Okay, so those can't be cast on enemies. Good to know. I've been wondering that for quite a while, but just didn't find any opportune abilities to test. But there it was. And we're gonna finish you off. Easy enough. Ooh. Infinite I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? Okay. Let's collect this. Let's take as many as we can. Collect this. I'm gonna take a real quick peek at our stuff here. And we're gonna... Actually, first, we might as well open this chest. Whitlock, you can do it. Good practice. Let's take, you know, we've got this gold and whatnot just sitting there. We might as well grab it. Yeah, I'm gonna have you camp. Take a hearty camp. Ornella, go ahead and give us a night watch. Rook, give us a battle plan. And Jasper, meditate for a little while. Rest. Can't believe how long we've been Avengers already. We've got this here, this lock to pick. And can descend into this place. We've got a robe of the High Exarch. Jasper, I know we just gave you these Archbishop robes, but go ahead and have that. And this infinite mana crystal, you would think at first that Kristen needs it, but she hasn't been running out of mana. Right? Whitlock has been. And actually, you have been. But you just got robes that go minus 15% spell point cost for divine things. Whitlock, you don't have a big spell pool. Take it. And that'll be our whole deal here. We don't need any supplies. We got plenty of gold. No one's gonna get a level up off of this, but we did get some experience. It's a very nice outing. Wow. Guildmaster, we need to talk. That doesn't sound good. I need some of the adventurers to help me do something. Help you with what? To kill somebody. Astrid, maybe you need to calm down a bit. I am calm. Jeez, that was convincing. I've been looking for that person for so long, and finally, I found him. I can at last let him pay for everything he's done. Who is this unfortunate person who has you on their bad side? His name is Andre. He was a former adventurer at the guild. He was a member of my former party. Wait, what? If so, why do you want to see him dead? I'm guessing he was one of the ones that betrayed us when the guild fell. Because he betrayed us! He was part of the cultists who infiltrated the guild. He was never one of us. So many people died in the guild because of him. He has to pay for it. And I want to do it personally. I realize, you know, I physically gestured as a, like, no duh, immediately when she said that, but you obviously can't see that. Even right now, he's causing harm to people. I've heard that he and some other cultists are using hobgoblins to abduct people. We need to get there and put an end to it. I guess we should. Fine. I'll assemble a party and tell you when we're ready. Good. That was intense. Hello, Guildmaster. Didn't see you there. Oh, hello. What? Oh. Hello, Falcon. Didn't see you there. Hello, Guildmaster. I just heard your conversation with Astrid. Could I ask you something, Guildmaster? What is it? I'd prefer if you send those adventurers without telling Astrid. Are you worried about her? Sure, I haven't seen her in combat before, so I'm not sure she's still able to go on the field, but... No, that's not what I'm worried about. It's about Andre. The one Astrid seems to have a huge bone to pick with. Did you know him? I did, and Astrid wasn't entirely honest with you. Andre wasn't simply a former party member of hers. He was her former lover. What? And it wasn't just a fling or anything, non-committal. She was really in love. Anyone could have seen it. I certainly have a hard time imagining her going all lovey-dovey. This brings back some horrible memories with Franny and Viola. However, since Andre's betrayal, she's never been the same again. She's completely shut herself off from anybody. Recently, I had hoped that she might have gotten past it, but now that Andre has reappeared, I fear if she's the one who kills him, then she would never recover from it. So please, Guildmaster, I'm actually begging you here. Please don't let Astrid make that mistake. I'm not sure about it, but I trust your judgment. I'll send the adventurers and won't tell Astrid. Thank you, Guildmaster. Trust me, it's for the best. Oh, night. Have we seen the guild at night? A Guildmaster, you have to come. We have a situation. Situation? What do you mean? You'll see when you get to the tavern. Red! Did you come to drink with me? Tavi. Don't look at me like that. She suddenly just appeared at the counter and asked for the strongest drink I had. You should have seen her face. I just couldn't say no to it. I would have gave her a weaker drink, but she still ended up that way. Why did no one tell me it feels so great to be so lightheaded? Woo! Spun around and fell down. Your Holiness! That was fun. Again! Spun around again, but this time Kendrick caught her before she fell down. You're going to hurt yourself. You need to stop. No. Please, Your Holiness. It's for your best. I'll take you back to your bed and... No. No. I thought you'd understand me, Tedrick. I hate you. Hate me? Where is she running off to now? Hey, Tedrick. She hates me. She hates me. Dude, she's drunk. Great. He's useless for now. God damn it, I'll go after her. Where is she? Is she on the temple roof? Hello, Guildmaster. Look how high I am. No, you're not high, you're drunk. Don't stand up. You'll fall. Stay right there and don't move an inch. Okie dokie. Guildmaster, the Divine Messenger. Yeah. I'll take care of it. You didn't stop her from getting on the roof, Eden? I guess it would have been really, like, sacrilege for you to put your hands on her, wouldn't it have been? Alright, Divine Messenger. Be a good girl and come slowly towards me so we can get inside. But I want to be a bad girl tonight. Okay. Then please, for the love of gods, do it somewhere where you can't fall down and break your neck. You should come out here too, Red. Such a beautiful night. Probably better to stick close to her and prevent her from doing anything stupid. Okay, fine, but stay still. I moved through the window onto the rooftop, slowly made my way towards the Divine Messenger, and then carefully sat down next to her. Look, Guildmaster, isn't it beautiful? Yeah, it's a beautiful night. Hey, Red. Do you think I was too mean to Kedrick earlier? I didn't actually mean what I said. You probably should tell him that later. He seemed really hurt. Hey, Red. Could you call me by my name? Your name? I thought you didn't remember it. I fibbed. Then sure. What's your name? Lily. Call me Lily. Alright, Lily. Say it again. Lily. Now say it 3 times fast. Lily, Lily, Lily. Now say it 3 times fast, but backwards. Yeah. Bit my tongue. It was scary, you know? When the gods took over, I didn't even know that they could do that. I'm scared, Red. You've already taken my life, and now you're telling me they can also just take my body? Never wanted to be the Divine Messenger. Why did it have to be me? So unfair, so unfair, so... Mwah. The Divine... No. Lily sobbed her heart out. She released every ounce of pain and frustration she harbored about her life until there was nothing left. Meanwhile, I remained there, silently absorbing it all. In the end, all I could offer her was a promise I didn't know I could keep. Lily, I promise that we will do everything we can to prevent something like that happening again. Thank you, Red. Red, could you tell me a story? Story? About what? I don't know. Maybe about an adventure you had? Yeah, I'd like that. Alright. I'm no bard, but I'll try my best to entertain you. Started telling her one of the strangest adventures I had with Franny when we were both still adventurers. It was a story I hardly ever told anyone because of how unbelievable it sounded. However, Lily listened intently, asked questions, laughed, and cried, until she fell asleep, and with the help of others, I carried her back to her bed. Yeah, I mean, I imagine complete possession of your body would be rather scary. That's, I mean, there's a common thing that I say kind of flippantly sometimes. It's somebody's fetish, and, you know, true enough, but also... I never have sleep paralysis or anything like that. I, you know, feel a little heavy sometimes when I first get up. But I know some people have, like, complete sleep paralysis. They cannot move at all first time they wake up. And honestly, that sounds very frightening. It's, consciousness without movement. I've had nightmares like that, but never experienced it while waking, of course. So, I'm wondering, would it be fair to say that, you know, taking the life of an innocent woman, as far as we can tell, innocent woman, not only taking over her life, but literally taking over her body, that the gods have kind of made an enemy of us. I, inherently object to what they're doing. I'm unclear onto the truthfulness of the witch saying that people, offered their life willingly. I'm wondering if not that the willingly is in very heavy quote marks. Very well could be. So, who's the good guys? Are there really any good guys here? Yeah, we'll take that too. Got a couple of title improvements too. Stubborn. Let's only show things that you can do. Go ahead. I'm gonna become the Relentless. There's another one, the Ember Mage. The Ember Mage becomes the Princess of Fire. It was actually a thought I had here, that you particularly, let's make you the Elusive. Versus the Shade? Let's make you the Elusive. Because the Shade is instead, just hating more. Versus the Elusive, which allows you to summon a decoy and be unlikely to be attacked. I'm gonna go with the Elusive for you. Your party here is also... Are you eligible for any titles? Poison Mixer. That's gonna help your reputation, isn't it? Your party should get some kind of title, right? Ruby the Poison Mixer, Stella. If I check your particular setup, you have extended range and whatnot. You do have Shadow Step. Oh, the Shade. I mean, the Shade might not be a bad idea for you. Natalie. You don't have any actual... You don't have any actual spells to cast. This is you're a little silly in that way. If I check your stats, magical attack bonus is a little meh. You might be best doing the Swift Sorceress. Because your arcane spells... I mean... Your skill bar, your skilled tree is what I want to look at here. I mean, that's arcane, but it's only one. These are arcane. So we'll probably get you those. You can be, you know what? You can be the Swift Sorceress. And I have the Poison Mixer left, the Arcane Ravager, we've got a Melee Archer, the Mender, Shade. We've got a couple of titles to hand out still. I mean, your party here has 1, 2 titles among it. We've got a couple of titles here. I want to go, Lorraine, you will get a title here. Only eligible titles. You have poison. I want to see, this 3-5. I mean, this does just give you this. Like, does... If I go... I just want to see this real quick. If I go to... Train... And I check Lorraine, you have 1 skill point. If I then go just to... For the sake of interest, Lorraine, if I was to make you poison... The poison mixer... You don't get this back. I open up your character page and I go skill bar. Yeah, you're still that. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 spent. I then was to go temple and say, Lorraine, confess, sin to the past. Yeah, you have. And you've got 11. If I check your skill bar here, you do still have the poison weapon, which... Yeah, like, you're going to restat because you no longer need that. I don't think I'm going to really change anything. Debilitating strike. Thank you. Poison bomb. You're going to get poison mastery. We definitely want the Shadow Step. Death Mark. Frenzy is meh. Yeah, Backstab. Do you want Dirty Fighting too? Do we want Dodge? Body switch. Honestly, adrenaline, yeah. Like an emergency escape. I'm gonna leave those last 2 for some other time to make that decision. Got 22 people that have skill points. Some of them might have multiple skill points to hand out. Fulfilled got drunk. I guess seeing the, as a paladin, seeing the Divine Messenger drunk made you, you know, get your own drink on. Ornell and Kristen, best friends. Natalie and Ruby, best friends. We're in a new week. I don't know for sure if I actually checked to check whether or not we had anyone we wanted from the party from last week. Mimi, you're set up to be another arcane knight, I mean. You look good until you get close enough to realize your height. What is this? Soldier training. Optimist, eagle-eyed, healthy body. Clara, let me double check here. You, Alan. Ooh. what we need... What I need is some... I'm going to pick you up, Clara, just in case someone dies. You're a good melee to fit into something. What I'm looking, though, for is someone stealthy and maybe a mage. Or someone not necessarily stealthy, but willpower, optimist, resourceful. Leon. I hate your mustache. But rational. Yeah, you know what? Norwin, Leon. Everyone that can train. Get back to it. And there we are. This is why I was saying, hey, let's not overspend our money. Immediately, all the way back down. But, we've got a party ready to go out. And you lot are not going to have that much of a problem. The writers could go out. I'll probably give the... If they level up, when they level up, and if we have a space to have them go out, I might have them go out on an under-level mission. Guardians are, you know, they're ready to start chewing through our main quests. But, all of that will be for next time. If you've enjoyed this Let's Play so far, go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you next time with our Adventure Guild.